Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and we're kicking off our first real big show of 2024 with Dan Priest with Priest Insurance. And remember, we do these shows every Monday afternoon on social media, Bolivar Live TV, on Roku, Amazon Fire, and on YouTube, and on our website, bolivarlivetv.com. You've had some changes since last time you and I met.
I did, I have.
Dan got married, so let's all congratulate him on tying the knot with a beautiful woman, great family.
Yep.
Got some great kids. How's the kids doing in college?
They're all busy as a bee. There's 4 girls now, and I've bitten off a big bite.
Yeah, big bite. So, 2024, we made it through a freeze here recently. We've got spring storms coming up, then we roll into hurricane season. Any changes in the insurance industry this year?
The past couple of years have been extremely volatile, with the most disruption in the insurance industry I've seen since I've been doing this, which is over 20 years.
Yeah, when you say disruption, you mean storms and bad weather, stuff like that?
I mean rate. I think it's no secret that over the past couple of years, everyone has experienced some major changes in rate, volatility in rate. There's been disparity in what insurance companies were doing. And I think that what we're seeing now is the beginnings of a leveling out in that. And I think that especially as we get toward the second half of this year, that will continue, and you'll see some kind of stabilization and maybe getting into a little bit of a softer market. We call this a hard market or soft market in the insurance world, and we've been in one hard market for a while, and I think clients have been experiencing that.
You know, some companies have pulled out the coastal region. Mm-hmm. Do you think you may see some companies, some businesses, insurance writers come back in the coastal region?
That will probably come a little later. I think when you start speaking about the coastal markets, you're talking about windstorm, and so we're not really seeing any major changes in windstorm this year. There's no change in rate structure. What you may have, and as you review your own policies, remember your house is a year older, that things change. Maybe it's time to take a look at ICC coverage, but overall there's not really a lot of change going on in wind. There has been no impact in flood insurance that we've had this year, other than the rise in premiums that were set from a few years ago,
right?
Which is just people getting to what is called an actuarial rate. At that time, if someone experienced a lower rate, they got the whole discount immediately, and if they were going to get a rate increase, they stair-step that up for a number of years, and that is continuing to go on. In the fire market or the hazard market, homeowners market, we're beginning, I think, to see some stabilization there, and that specifically in the coast, that is excluding wind.
Right.
So I think you may see that stabilization of rate where you're not going to have big rate changes. Maybe we'll see some people begin to come back into the market. Again, I think a lot of this is going to really occur as you move on into the year, not necessarily today or tomorrow. And that actually, are you going to see other carriers here? Insurance is a cycle, like a lot of things. I don't know if that'll happen this year or next, but I'm sure there'll be some that come back in as long as we can avoid a major catastrophe. And that just doesn't include Texas. It's
everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
We just finished up a freeze. Mm-hmm. Did you see less calls this time from the freeze that we had? Because, it was 15 degrees, I think, in the Beaumont area, and was 25 down here. Have y'all started getting any calls from that? Because we're just finishing that up.
Yeah, that really comes later because, it starts warming up and the pipes are,
right.
But the beach, it fared very well. We've had some claims in Beaumont and Lumberton. Commercial property, for one, had to shut down.
Yeah.
Because they had water going everywhere. But
I saw something on the news about something in Houston that busted an apartment complex or something, and they said they could hear it. They knew when it happened because it just went crazy.
Yeah, that's a funny thing, and we found out something. It wasn't one of our clients, but someone didn't know where to turn the water off in a home.
Yeah.
And so that's a precautionary measure to take. The other changes we'll see maybe coming along is I think you'll see some stabilization again in the auto markets. We're seeing a leveling out of that, not as big a disparity in rate, and that's kind of becoming good. And the commercial markets, hopefully, we'll see something leaven out in there. So I think as we move through this year, the disruption may settle. Nobody's ever happy with what they're paying.
Right.
But the volatility may settle down this year.
Great, great. Well, we do this show every Monday, and we're always talking insurance. Sometimes it's golf cart. We've talked about fishing trips and boat insurance, but it's always insurance, and it pertains to Bolivar or the coastal region. Priest Insurance works down here. They also have an office in Lumberton. They've got a great source of information and a great office staff that can really help you navigate through the insurance, explain the different policies, how to get a lower deduction, what costs are involved with that. And so coming into 2024, and we talk about this, before every season, now's the time to really look at your insurance policy and get ready for spring. And before we know it, we'll be standing on the beach talking about hurricane season.
Yeah, I can wait for that part,
Yeah.
But I'm okay with standing on the beach. It'll be a little bit warmer than it's been recently.
Great. So, well, if you need any information or you want to get hold of Priest Insurance, please visit their website. They've got all the information on their phone numbers, emails, everything you need, who to call for what. And you can find them at priestinsuranceenagency.com, a great website, easy to navigate. And you can email them or you can call them directly and talk to Smiley or Shay or one of them
Absolutely.
up there. So every once in a while we get the office staff down here on a show, and so we'll introduce them to you so you know who you're talking to whenever you do call in. So Dan, thanks for joining us this morning. Congratulations again on your marriage and your family and your expansions for 2024. Did you change your insurance when all that happened?
All of that's happening.
All that's done already, huh? Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live with Dan Priest with Priest Insurance Agency. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye. Priest Insurance Agency has been located in the heart of Lumberton, Texas since 2001, providing a consultative approach and educating customers on how their insurance works for them throughout the coastal region of Texas. Priest Insurance specializes in the coastal region of Texas, covering home, auto, business, and recreational insurance. With ties to the coastal communities, Dan Priest has had the sand between his toes since 1972, with a home on Bolivar Peninsula in Galveston County. He survived a storm named Ike, but lost his home. With insurance coverage, his family was able to rebuild following the 2008 storm and continues to make memories beachfront. Priest Insurance specializes in the coastal communities, family dwellings, investment property, and business insurance. They've been there. Whether you're looking for or have a family retreat along the Texas coast, investment property, or a business, Priest Insurance would be honored to work with you and your family to make sure you're covered anytime trouble arises. For more information on Priest Insurance and their contact information, please visit their website at www.priestinsuranceenagency.com, or their office is open for phone calls with questions and consultation Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. by calling 409-755-7600. Priest Insurance Agency, working and educating customers, making sure they understand and have the coverage they deserve.